Brother Sean coming at you today with the topic of addictions. When you really sit down and think about it, addictions cover a whole range of subjects. I had to actually write down a list here to give to you. If I've missed some, give me a call, let me know. All right, first of all, one of the top ones I think that people in this country are most addicted to because of computers is pornography. Or any type of sex or sexting with phones. The next one's smoking, taking any sort of drugs, whether they are legal drugs or they are illegal. Some people are addicted to pain medication or take it out of their parents' cupboards. Any sort of drinking of alcohol, hoarding stuff. Let's see here, gossiping. Gambling is another addiction. Eating too much food. Shopping, believe it or not. You've probably asked yourself, gee, which one of those addictions do I have, or do I have a multitude of them? I know in my past, alcohol drinking was a problem, and I got help. Luckily, I haven't been caught up too much in gossip. That might be more cultural than anything. But it's a habit. It can be formed and become addictive. Now, when we think about addictions, what are we looking for solutions? Those are problems. We need to talk about solutions. And my first thought is, get back to church. A lot of these addictions happen because we're not focused on getting our souls back to God. We're too busy judging others and spending our time doing stupid stuff that isn't going to amount to anything when it comes to eternity. Besides, you cannot put the stuff in a U-Haul and attach it to the hearse at your funeral. It's not coming with you. When I was in AA first, I developed a neat thing called a jar, a mason jar, and I knew this one guy named Joe, so we called it the Joe jar, and we'd unscrew it, and I made sure it was glass so you could look through it. And I handed it to him as a gift. He says, "What's this for?" I said, "This is for you when you think about how much money you spent per week to stay drunk. Instead of spending that money on drinking, you're going to put that in the jar each week and add it up and watch it grow. Watch it turn into a big lump of cash. And then you can go out and reward yourself or go give to a local charity. Besides, trying to get yourself into some self-help group if you need to, other than the one we're in. And maybe give to the missions. There's a lot of missions out there that need donations so that they can continue to spread the gospel. And of course, giving to Give, Send, Go. Some of these other things online where people collect money for those who are in trouble. Folks, that could be you. Go on a diet. Save your money. Clean up your house. Stop collecting stuff you don't need. Stop shopping because you're lonely. Loneliness can be probably one of the greatest things that fuels our addictions. And unfortunately, I know from having worked as an ambulance medic 40 years ago in Seattle, a lot of the calls we went on were drugs and alcohol related. I'd say 70 to 80% of them were stuff that just didn't need to happen. People acting stupid. And it's all tied to their lack of self-control, lack of discipline, and letting go of God and partying all the time, living to party. That's not going to get you to heaven, folks. The hard work is going to get you to heaven. Reading the Bible every day, practicing what God preached, and putting into effect in your life and that of others, making a difference, making it so that why you lived was important. That people talk about, gee, there goes Joe. He was a good egg because he gave of his time, his talent, and his treasure. He helped people fix their cars when they couldn't afford to go to a mechanic, or maybe he helped feed the homeless. Who knows? Bottom line is, you could be one of those people contributing to helping out rather than contributing to your addictions. Because addiction is where the devil wants you. He's caught you in his trap at that point. He's got you feeling despair, hopelessness, and not asking God for help. And I'll tell you, the number one thing that's talked about in Alcoholics Anonymous at every meeting is the prayer of St. Francis. God, Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, that it's only me. I need to look in the mirror. I need to change. And you know, when I could change, people are going to feel a lot more comfortable wanting to be around me. They're not going to want to run. Till next time, I'm Brother Sean. Hope this helps. Love you all. God bless.